Hello everyone, welcome back to week 8 of Stanford in New York. I was supposed to hang out with someone today, but it got cancelled all of a sudden, and honestly I was kind of relieved. I feel like I'm always this way. I'm really excited to hang out, and then as soon as it's cancelled, all the tension flows out of my body. So, pros and cons of hanging out with people. But instead I went to a bookstore and read some more Sputnik Sweetheart. I've been trying to finish that book by Haruki Murakami. It's mainstream, but, you know, mainstream for a reason. I was warming up and then I slid down and cracked something in my inner thigh, and I felt like I pulled it, so I tried to shake it off and go on the run anyways, but I was having a rough time of it, to say the least. And not just because I pulled something, but because I'm generally bad at running. This Sunday, I'm going to get brunch with my sister at Shuka. Look at that building, it has the clouds reflected in it so nicely. This place is located at the northernmost tip of Soho, right under Greenwich Village.
Whoa. My shakshuka that I make never looks like this.
After that, we went to Joe and the Juice for my first time.
Ew. Is that Joe?
I hate to admit it, but it was actually pretty good. The price tag was still abominable though for a little green drinky. After that, Dana and I met up with one of her friends from high school at Hip Drop Cafe. I wonder if I'm actually going to invest in one of those big coffee machines when I grow older, because I certainly spend a lot of money on coffee.
Which one? Wait, I wanna watch this movie. Oh, they have Whiplash. The Social Network.
We decided to shop around a little bit around Soho before Dana and I went off to play volleyball for the second time. I didn't actually really get anything, but nothing takes the life out of me like shopping, so we found a nice park to sit in and dawdle for a while.
Really? Like, not all animals have maternal instincts.
This is me trying to keep score. I have to pay a lot of attention in order to get the score right. It's confusing because both sides will cheer even if they lose. After that, I went home to make some dinner for myself. I had to remember to stretch out because last time I played volleyball and didn't, I was terribly sore the next day. And it worked. I will admit the work week was a bit of a blur, so I'm putting all of them together in one continuous clip of events. But on Monday, I got this egg and chicken katsu on rice from Tenichi. I was there because I was getting a coffee chat with someone, and then I went back and changed to go meet someone for drinks, which was very fun, and then I took the bus over to my sister's. Not pictured. I took lunch outside in an area called the Commons. NYU's STEM school is actually right next to it, so there's a lot of students usually, but they're out for summer break. And I get a banger student deal from Naya, so I got that for like $11. And then I went to McNally and read for a little bit before heading to the center and grabbing some snacks in preparation for my UN class. Look at our very abstract art-esque plates. And then I tagged along with Claire to Italy for some free stuff.
Thank you so much.
Fear not, for we had some non-alcoholic things too. Claire was so kind as to hand me a cube of ham, and then we were fishing some mozzie out. But, you know, there's a lot of cool free stuff in New York that Claire can find, so thank you, Claire.
I think you lost him. Huh? I don't think that's for us.
Wednesday means that it's time for walking and writing class.
Layla, you're glowing. No, I'm sweating. No, you're glowing. It's like you're sparkling. You're Edward.
We went to a bookstore called The Strand, and someone who worked there gave us a really cool lecture on how the book selling industry has changed since digital devices and other things like that.
Do you have anyone in your family who would wear stuff like this?
This is like the posh English.
I will admit that Claire and I had more fun than I think we were supposed to trying on these hats. TLDR, we each ended up buying one. Claire got a flat cap, and then I got a newspaper boys cap with the little dot on top. After I had another class called the New York City Seminar, I came back home and prepared some dinner for myself. I'm peeling off the outer layer of the cabbage because it's the dirty part that touches the grocery store counters and stuff like that. And, you know, every time I see a cabbage, I think of the Cabbage Man from the Avatar, so I'm gonna eat more cabbage from now on to support small businesses, you know? This is You've Got Mail, which is an older movie with Tom Hanks in it, and I love this song.
You know, I don't really think that he could be your nephew.
If you give a mouse a cookie. And then I closed out the day with some more Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest scrolling.
I'm just calling to say
I was awoken by loud thunder and raining noises. This was the crazy 1-hour storm that passed through New York, and it was really beautiful. I love being inside when it's raining outside. Feels bad for the people who are actually outside during that time, but, you know, couldn't be me. I'm preparing breakfast for myself before I have a day out doing things that I've been wanting to do in New York. The first stop is Felix Roasting Co. in Soho, which I found during TikTok research and have been wanting to go to. I got detained on the way by a cute shop selling art supplies and drew a little kitty. I actually ran into Duck outside of his workplace and snagged him to come to the coffee shop with me for a little bit, so lucky me. But the interior was so crazy, and I just got a normal latte with oat milk. If you come here, I highly recommend checking out their bathroom. The interior design is nuts.
I want it bad. I might go to REI when I get back.
Next stop was the Met. I swear I walked down the stairs, made eye contact with the man playing the saxophone, and he started playing this Chinese song. I think it's called 月亮代表我的心 by Teresa? Ooh, I don't remember her last name, but it's an oldie. And then I got some Chinese noodles after because I was ravenous from walking around the museum, and it was very delicious, and the lady was so nice. She gave me this huge bowl and helps me pack it up after because I couldn't finish it. The day didn't end there because I was so far up in Manhattan already. I just decided to hit a bunch of spots I've been wanting to try. So this is Benero's Bakery. And this is the Miu Fu. Ooh. It's some Italian dessert. Anyways, it's like cream between puff pastry. I proceeded to wait in the park for a little bit while Claire was coming because we were having a little night out. And this is a karaoke bar called 161 Lafayette. You can queue songs for $2 each, and we queued like 5 songs too many. Okay, so what you don't see here, because I cut it out, is that this French guy kept stealing our mic and trying to sing the songs with/for us. So, arg! Next time, I'm grabbing the mic back. We skipped over to a bar called Home Sweet Home after, and I proceeded to chase this little rat for no reason. I'm sorry if I scared you. Okay, y'all. I don't know if you're still sticking through, but I was hardly holding on. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit hungover, so I was trying to recoup with some greens, and I'm sitting in the office, but nobody was there really because it's the long weekend coming up, so I ended up just watching some anime and literally leaving to the grocery store. I was resisting buying coffee out so hard because I spent a lot of money on cocktails the night before, so I came home and tried to make some for myself. I can't figure out how to not get ink on my pinky while I'm writing. If someone knows how, please let me know. Maybe it's just the pen that I'm using. Anyways, I took a little night stroll to watch the sunset and sat on a rock for a while. I've been doing a lot of things on my own in the city, and I think it's really good for me because it's important to learn to spend time on your own.